Library, Archival, Information Sciences, Faculty of Education, University of Boya. I want to present on the topic, the role of emotional and social intelligence in educating students of the fourth industrial revolution. I have a long outline there, but I'll be making it very brief. The background, the objectives, the statement of the problem, the research question, the theoretical concept, and the methodology. And I'll talk on emotional and the social intelligence skills, conclusion, and the recommendation. As a background to the study, the idea of fourth industrial revolution was coined for us by Schwab in 2016. He described an industrial revolution as the appearance of new technologies and novel ways of perceiving the world that trigger a profound change in economic and social structures. He posited that the first industrial revolution was the one with agrarian bumper harvest using steam engine power. It was ensued by the age of science and the mass production. And the third that followed was the digital revolution. Schwab in 2014 opined that the world is now at the beginning of the phase of the fifth generation, as 5G, dramatic technological expression, and social transformation, the fourth industrial revolution. Also, in the fourth industrial revolution, we are expecting the transformation of industries and the job markets. The strategies teachers employ in educating our students to get employment into these industries seem not to adequately prepare them to cope with these changes. This era is already having a strong impact on the way students are being educated. The study proposed the use of emotional EI intelligence, social intelligence SI, to help students resiliently adapt with these changes. And Gomez, 2023, he said the Industrial Revolution changes would introduce both behavioral changes in the schools, society, and the alternation of job profiles. And it should be acknowledged that both EI and SI help students manage their emotions, cope with uncertainty, adapt to rapid changes in their societies and future job roles. The objective of this study, the main objective of the study, is to explore the role of EI and the SI in educating students of the fourth industrial revolution globally. So it was designed as a conceptual paper that engages the key terms which I've mentioned. And the researcher reflected through the challenges of the school where human-to-human interaction is entirely invisible. A school system that will function by the use of AI, robotics, automation activities, Internet of Things. These challenges in education promised high productivity, faster results, and several many benefits. Nevertheless, some of the negative effects would include there will be increased level of unemployment, deepened social inequality, disintegration of social groups, high internet crimes, reduced human interaction leading to increased mental health diseases, depression, and suicidal tendencies. And it is against this backdrop that the researcher opined that EI and SI education should provide a sustainable solution to educating students in the fourth industrial revolution. Also, the coming of all these changes in technology brings complex problems to our school systems. This study further projected that our educators should not only aim at EI and SI, but also educate students with multiple intelligence that will produce complex human solutions to the complex problems of this dispensation. The statement of the problem. Why do we need EI and SI in educating students in this fourth industrial revolution? And here we are saying it is crucial due to the profound changes that is brought about by the changes in technology. This study proposes reasons why EI and SI should be used in educating students of this time, and they include they are faced with problems of adapting to these technological advancements, and the EI and SI skills used by teachers in school, of course, will be more creative and innovative for them in school. They would need more collaboration and communication in their era, in this era of technological advancement. And students need more human-centered approach in a highly technologically driven world. They would have to make more ethical decisions as human beings, as people who become more lonely, depressed, and increase in technological crimes. I answered 2 questions in this study. The first question, why do we need emotional intelligence skills in educating students in the fourth industrial revolution? And why do we need social intelligence skills in educating students in the fourth industrial revolution? For theoretical framework, I proposed the works of Charles Darwin, 1859, the theory that provides an understanding to social changes by focusing on different stages, steps, eras, and social types characterized by the persistence of economic and social patterns of human life and the environment. Evolutionary theory explains different lengths by which one era passes to another. This could be applied to the understanding of the current agenda of the fourth industrial revolution to improve significantly quality of human life and modernization of societies. As these guys have argued in the United States during the speech, only the strong survives, that evolution does not only influence social changes, but also human behavior for economic and political agenda. Thus, in the fourth industrial revolution, it is not debatable that only the strong will survive, and our students, our learners, will need the emotional intelligence and the social intelligence to be strong to survive the changes of the fourth industrial revolution. The methodology of this study is, like I said, is qualitative, and we use the main concepts of the study to discover where the problem is, to solve the problem, to analyze the situation, to make applications that could be used in the classroom by educators. The goal is to build students' talents of solving problems that emerges from technological tools. The method also that we use was that of gathering the data from teachers on how they can transit from being lecturers to facilitators of knowledge, and sharing their own experience of how they are coping with their learners, supporting these learners to become flexible to gain the necessary skills from the school into the workplace. The need for emotional intelligence skills is where we got some of the results of our study. We discovered that emotional intelligence has been identified by the study as one of the top 10 required skills where the fourth industrial revolution has taken off, according to the World Economic Forum 2016. So conceptually, emotional intelligence is a capacity of an individual to perceive, process, regulate emotional information accurately and effectively, both within oneself and in others, and the ability to use this information to guide one's thinking, actions, and to influence other people. The need for emotional intelligence to be used as a method in school is so important, especially how it will be used later for social functionability by these students. The students need this a lot in their work. Talking about the need for social intelligence skills, another vital skill proposed for educating students needed for this time is social intelligence skills. And this refers to interpersonal capacities to function meaningfully in the society or group. And according to Abramupo in 2013, he perceived social intelligence as the ability to establish relationships with others, interpersonal, intrapersonal, social justice ability, social temperaments, ability to sympathize, effect social functioning, and being skilled in decoding nonverbal signs. This is to say that no matter the type of transformation that technology brings, which is evolving the human being when he is socially intelligent, will be able to cope, to be able to interact appropriately with the driving forces that are stimulated in social intelligence by the teacher. These skills must be used in educating our learners so that they will cope in our socially changing world. And in conclusion, the educational industry remains a key player in the transition process to this new era, bearing in mind that new era will be a 5G technologically driven society. Our educators should not stray away from its primary objectives of not only unlocking potentials in preparation for the world of work, but also inculcating EI, emotional intelligence, that's personal values, SI, that's social intelligence, social values, so that our students will have the ability to be self-reliant. And so this study recommended that all educators of this time must make the connection between the education and the society of the student's successful transition. Also, educators must make graduates prepared to fix some existing social, economic, and political demands brought by the fourth industrial revolution by making of primary concern the role of the students' personal values and social values. And so the study recommends that educational system must align with the agenda of the fourth industrial revolution. Educators must make teaching futuristic in order to make ready and cater for our students' EI and SI coming needs. This study concluded that when educators help students meet their personal and social demands, the school must have equipped students to excel in this new world order. Thank you so much.